viewers, I want to share with you my 3 days in Barcelona, Spain. My 3 days in Barcelona, Spain is perfect amount of time to really immerse yourself in the city and see some of the top sites and attractions. You could keep on coming back to time and time again and still not completely see all the city has to offer, but 3 days in Barcelona is a great place to start, especially if it's your first time here. You just come across a new tapas bar, walked in on a street with beautiful fireworks going off. There are always so many new things to discover in the city. Don't believe me? Then here are some of top things to do in Barcelona, Spain. Even though this was my third time to the city, everything felt new, exciting, like I was seeing things for the first time. There are not many cities around the world where each time you visit give you a nerve of excitement, but Barcelona is certainly one of those places. From walking around local market to visiting Gaudi's cathedral to strolling along the beach of Barcelona, there really is a something for everyone here. Barcelona was my third destination for 101 reasons to travel, a campaign all about finding those unique reasons to travel. There are so many reasons why Barcelona, one of the most popular destination to fly to, and I could not want to showcase what make this city perfect for tourists. So if you look for some inspiration what to do while the city, here is my 3 days in Barcelona itinerary. I hope you find useful. The Sagrada Family is the almost calling card Barcelona, designed by Spain's most famous architect Anthony Gaudí. The Sagrada Family first started constructed in 1882. Fast forward 136 years and church is still being built today. Completion date is not until 2026, so still a long way to go before it is finished. What I love about Sagrada Families is the detail. You could spend all day looking at the fine detail, the church, looking in the detail, only to come back to the next and discover something new. Even though the church is spectacular from the outside, it is ever more beautiful on the inside. Everything it's up in yellow, orange and blues from all stained glass window. Also, it is photographer's dream with sharp angles and leading line of similarity. The quiz here are pretty long, but it is really is worth visiting on trip Barcelona. One of those reasons why I love Barcelona so much, it is a foodie paradise. In fact, the best meals I had was disfruted Barcelona a couple of years ago, and it still has not been beaten. It does not matter if you are paying high and fine dining, stunning into tapas late at night food are just sublime in Barcelona. Tapas, small sharing plates of foodie, are what the city is all about. Recommendation is to walk to street around the Gothic quarter and try a few different tapas and pinchos bars. Still, my advice is find pinchos bar that by side yourself at the counter and try a few dishes before moving into a next place. Barcelona is a just city destination, is a proper beach destination to Barcelona. The main beach of Barcelona is place if you want to some relaxing beach time. After grab your towel and patch of sand of park yourself in a beach club for afternoon. I have done both, and it's hard to choose one over the or other. Like most beach destination, there is an array of water sport choose from, but one the beach is exceeding but during peak summer and over the weekend, a bit like with Park Güell, Barcelona, an amazing place of sunset. Just grab yourself and watch the world go by. Barcelona Cathedral is example of amazing architecture in the city. Then again, there are so many buildings around the Gothic quarter that are stunning too. One of my favorite things around looking for a place to eat and stumbling into Salterio, a teeny little bar fully with about 20 pupils, and it was such an amazing place serving wine and cheese, and it is now one of my favorite spot in the city. That what I love about the Gothic quarter, you always come across somewhere new, check out area of the city and you will see what I mean. I feel that Barcelona owes a lot Gaudí's. There are so many of his houses and buildings dotted around the city. Tourists to see Casamila is another one of these popular, known as a Padrera. La Padrera, or the stone quarry. Casamila was the last private residence destination by the architect Anthony Gaudí, and was built between 1906 and 1912. Even though the house is spectacular, the roof is just unbelievable. It's hard to describe, but it is really like stone quarry with the rough rock statues everywhere. It's another insight into a Gaudi mind, and the views are incredible. For me, really is one of the top things to do in Barcelona. I think La Boquera is one of my favorite place in Barcelona. Not only it is amazing food market where you can pick up anything from fresh fruit to delicious, but there are number of tapas restaurants dotted around the edge where you can eat. My advice for a La Boquera, just to dive in at deep and wander around, asking to try a few sample of cheese and fruit and vegetables and anything take you fancy. Buy something to take home. Obviously Spain is famous, I speak from experience, but the olive and antipasti are next level from a La Boquera. If you have only got 3 days in Barcelona, I would really recommend visit the Monument de Colón. When I was researching the best views in Barcelona, 2 places keep on coming up at the top of Montjuïc and Tibidabo, the highest point in the city. One place no one really talk about. Christopher Columbus statue standing 60-meter high, and the bottom at the Rambla near the sea. It doesn't look like, but for €6 you can access the top of the monument for some stunning views of Barcelona. The ride up is in life, and there is not much room at the top, but you do get amazing 360-degree panoramas of the city all around you. My favorite part was the Cascada, the waterfall, which is located in the northern corner. This is triumphal arch with golden horse at term, and just ornate and beautiful. One of the best things you can do here is have a picnic. If you need to La Boquera or local supermarket, then you can pick up some bread cold meat and cheese. Find yourself park bench or spot in the shade and share the moment with friends for the simple things in life. I was extremely lucky that my most recent trip Barcelona coincided with La Merce, Barcelona's biggest festival. This is annual festival that first started in 1871 and even of the main festival days on the 24th September. There are usually number of parties and celebration on the days before. If doesn't matter where you are in the city, you are bound to come across gained piper mache figures dancing around the stress. The festival culminates in musical firework display at Plaza de España with Montejoy fountain in the background. This was firework color, and I really can't recommend it to enough. If you plan your trip in September, then make sure your plan is around La Merce. My trip to Barcelona was one reason to travel campaign promoting their top destination in Europe. As always, view are entirely my own. If you are looking for some other inspiration, here is my first trip in a city guide to Turkey, and here is my second trip showing you a best things to do in a Georgia in a day. Also check out wondrous, amazing Barcelona to find the brightest spot in the city. If you had 3 days in Barcelona, what are some of the things you would to do? Let me know it comments below. Let's this video, make sure you pin it. Take care and goodbye everyone.